And therefore, the challenge we want to give our leaders, as Nyanza and Luo Nyanza specifically, is to look back, reflect, ask yourself, why is it that it's only Luo land that has a problem working with the president? We've had engagements where the president has been to Nyanza, initially was well received, but after that things went south. So let's step back and reflect. There are several development initiatives that are more or less requiring the support and contribution of both national and county governments. We have seen the launch of the markets in Kakamega County, you will recall, and even Busia. All these are projects that have component that is financed by the national government and that which is financed by the county government. And therefore we have to work together. And I think the message from the president is that he doesn't mind working with the opposition as long as each know their role, because development is for everyone. And I think it's high time as a region we embrace development. And that sends a message that development that is initiated by the national government must go to each and every part of the country, because every Kenyan pays taxes. But now when it comes to Nyanza region, and specifically our region, we have a bit of resistance. And that resistance is creating unnecessary bad blood. Because at the end of the day, you can't build roads, major roads, as a county. You have to do it with the national government. You want to build those fish landing beaches like the one we saw in Budalangi at Port Victoria. The land belongs to the county. The funds used to develop the project are from national government. At the end of it all, that was handed over to the county government. So there must be synergy. And I think the leadership of the party, because that's where some of these orders sometimes come from, must step back and reflect and allow those who are elected, be they governors, to work with national government purely for development. Politics will come in 2027 and they will choose which direction they would want to cast their votes. We know a lot of resources have been budgeted to cover the entire lake region. Not just the port itself, but also the belt road that runs across the shores of Lake Victoria, and Homa Bay County has a longer stretch of the shores, and therefore we stand to benefit a lot. So we have Kindu Bay Paya, we have Homa Bay that needs to be upgraded, we have Mbita, and I think there is one in Sindo. All that, and parts of Siaya County. So all these are in the pipeline, but it requires that we need to have a receptive attitude towards matters of development and appreciate that each level of government has a role and they must work in a symbiotic manner so that the governor is able to deliver on what is required. And we started on a very good note. If only we could go back to how we started. The first county that the president visited after his election was Homa Bay County. We had affordable housing ongoing, and we know how it is working. The land there is donated by the county, but the funds and the project as it's run is by the national government. That kind of relationship is what will help us move to the next level. We know there's a market that is coming up. Other counties have theirs launched. Can we have ours also ongoing?
Kanisa Manya Kongo, district Manya Liwa. Kweuru kendo. Erokamano bedutualo. Mawuok God puro SDA Church. Homa Bay County. Ene mokonyo Pastor Rafael. Erokamano. Amen. Teologika kendo